Welcome. This is the first true week of the 8 weeks to SEALFIT. This is the advanced operator training, day 1, week 1. Right into the baseline. It's range of motion. I did upper. I started with lower, did the 400 meter run, did upper, then needed to work up to my 10 rep max for back squat. So I started at 65 for 10, jumped up to 95 for 10, did 115 for 10, up to 135 for 10. And that's what you're seeing in the video. And I probably could have done maybe one more, but I also knew how much was coming. So I figured 135 is a good place to pick that for my 10 rep max. Felt pretty good this morning. Was super nervous heading into this because I knew what was coming. Yeah, see that slight knee cave? All right, since I was already in the squat rack, right into strength. So I need to do 10 reps at 95% of the 135, which works out to be 128 and 0.25. So I rounded up to 130 for 10 reps. Then a second set of 10 reps at 90% of my 10 rep max, which was 121.5, so I rounded down to 120. Then again, stamina portion starts in the squat rack, so 50 back squats at 50% of my 10 rep max, which worked out to be 65 pounds. I did 15, 15, then 10 and 10. The quad pump was pretty real by that point. Then we're into 100 step-ups. I had to measure to make sure I'm getting the 15 inches, so this bench was the perfect 15-inch height. 45 pounds on my back. I decided to do 10 on one leg, 10 on the other, and just alternated till I got them done. Now, this is something I've never ever done, and this was what I was anticipating to be the hardest part of the workout. Due to having the screens beside the treadmills, I couldn't fit the 45 Olympic bar with plates on it to equal 135 pounds. Buddy carry, I'm actually supposed to be carrying another person, but if doing a solo workout, that was the prescribed weight, 135 pounds. So into my backpack, I put a 25-pound plate, and that fixed barbell is 110 pounds. This was the only way I could really wrap my head around how to get this done, because it wouldn't have been great to go outside of the gym with a barbell on my back and walk around outside. Now I'm like, how do I get this onto my back? Because with the backpack on, I didn't feel like I could shrug it well enough to clean it up over onto my back. Looking around, what am I gonna do? Now, I didn't know what to expect from this, so I really thought that I could do this 800 meters, which is basically a half mile, unbroken. I had no idea, none, how hard this was gonna be. I knew my balance would be off because, the weight's offset on either side of my shoulder. I'm walking, my weight's shifting side to side. I knew it was gonna be a lot of core, thought my legs might have a hard time with it after all the squats. But that wasn't what it was. It was my external rotators and keeping that bar in place. And my traps and my posterior delt, everything back there was just pain. I don't have any other way to describe it. It just pain. So I had to start and stop a number of times. I could make it about 0.05 of a mile, maybe 0.08 before my external rotators on fire. And so each time I would squat down and take the load off, and I wasn't really out of breath too much, but the sweat, so much sweat. The first couple rounds, I didn't realize I hadn't put the neck pad on. I totally planned to have the neck pad, and so after a few, I ran and grabbed it because it helped a lot. I was able to increase my pace a little bit, and the pain was a little less, but not much. And you know what? In that last 0.1 mile, I actually started crying. I couldn't stop. It welled up. I was bawling by the time I got off of there. Now, took a little break, made some BCAAs. I'm starting to lose some energy into the work capacity. And this was for time. Everything prior to this was not timed yet. Have to do 30 thrusters at 55 pounds and then 3 15-foot rope climbs. We don't have a rope in the gym. So sub for that was towel pull-ups. And at first I kind of felt bad that I was jumping a little bit, felt like it was a cheat because I was too done to do a full pull-up. But with a rope, you actually can use your feet. So I don't feel so bad. Next on the list, 3-mile run, and they wanted a moderate pace. I went outside, I didn't film it. I was super proud of myself though, did it in 30 minutes and 22 seconds, which isn't bad at all. And then the last little bit of the durability is 3 rounds of 20 weighted sit-ups with a 25-pound plate, and then 20 back extensions. I'm so proud of myself to get through this workout. No gagging. I thought maybe there might be a little bit. The tears were very unexpected. I couldn't stop them if I tried. And it was like a proud, because it was so painful to get through, but I did it anyways. I'm so proud.